came out, and he's doing big things with the character. I expect him to stick through it for the entirety of the remaining doubles bracket. You know, hopefully we're going to see Rio and Soul bounce back, because I do think they're a very powerful team, and they have a lot more potential than what they showed in that match. But Soul's going to have to do some soul seeking and figure out, you know, exactly what it is that he can bring to his losers bracket matches. Coming up next, though. Yeah, we mentioned static teams in Rio and Seoul. We got one of the oldest static teams in Smash, with ESAM and MVD stepping up to the plate, going up against Dabuz and Hyuga. Yeah, I did not know Dabuz and Hyuga were teaming this tournament. Ditto. I had no idea. I heard this morning he was teaming with Hyuga. I'm like, really? That's interesting. But I mean, great decision. Hyuga, extremely accomplished Ike player. You know, lots of medals under his belt, and of course, no announcement needs to be made for Dabuz. Yeah, of course. After, you know, his incredible performance yesterday, not only in pools, but just decimating, you know, single-handedly destroying the state of Texas. So, and now he's going to be trying to take out Florida. Panda Global coming in hot right now with their all-stars here. So Rosalina and Toon Link versus MVD's Diddy and ESAM's Pikachu. Yeah, very interesting combination. I didn't know how you had a Toon Link, repping the 4 Leo tag, as unfortunately Mexico's best player not able to get through, you know, unfortunately using the battle the customs entering the states. Yeah, those visa issues. Yeah, man, it's not only just Melee that's losing players. Shout out to my boy Leffen. We miss you, Will. And I'm really excited, man. You know, since this is my first like out-of-state national. It's ShowdownGG. Yeah. Excuse me. It's twitch.tv/ShowdownGG. Yeah. But, you know, this is my first out-of-state national, so this is my first time getting to watch a lot of these players play in person. Yeah. So being able to analyze their matches is really, really, you know, it's pretty cool. You know? Yeah, and everybody should take a leaf out of ESAM's book. The reason we announced that it was ShowdownGG is because ESAM is tweeting out, like all of you should be doing right now, friends don't let friends miss these matches, guys. Yeah, man. I heard you like Twitch chats, bro. You know, so, you know, especially if you're on the East Coast, you have no excuse to be asleep right now. Yeah, you know, it's sure not. Definitely 2 in the afternoon by this point. So definitely tweet up the stream link. Let everyone know what's going on, because I love watching teams, man. Yeah, for sure. Team doubles is my favorite format. I agree. I love watching teams. We're going to get down to the striking here. And ESAM seems like he does not care. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar on Smashville. You know, I'm no, you know, I'm not a psychic man myself, but, you know. I mean, this is a pretty intense match right here. Like, it's ESAM and Dabuz. You know, these are 2 of the top 5 players in terms of the most winning players right now. Although ESAM has been in a slump, but has faced some upsetting losses in his last couple tournaments. Yeah, he's been in kind of a, you know, a dry spell recently. I believe he finished 5th at that California tournament recently. So no, lower than 5th. Really? Yeah. That's unfortunate then. Now, I was talking to Dabuz earlier this morning, and he said that, you know, while he excels at singles as Rosalina, Rosalina in teams is actually kind of a hindrance, he felt like. And I can see why, being that Rosalina is such a big target that's incredibly, you know, light in weight. So yeah, 1v1 zoning does not necessarily translate into 2v2. Zoning characters in general are often a little bit weaker, so he's going to be looking to apply heavy pressure and heavy combos. However, Rosalina can control a lot of space and can really set up a lot of juggle opportunities, which is very effective in doubles. Unfortunate friendly fire right there from ESAM, sending MVD into kind of a rough situation right now. Green team's got control of the stage, and Dabuz is going to do his best to try and maintain that. Not able to take the stock off MVD. Nice patience with the banana, but still getting crossed up by the speed of Diddy Kong here. Blue team takes control of the stage away from the green team, but they're not able to convert it into a kill either. Ooh, that back air will do it, though. Dabuz, first player to drop the stock here. Yeah, not surprising. Rosalina kind of getting stuck in a rough position right there, having to throw out a smash attack, an unsafe smash attack, as you know, with that, and definitely the blue team's gonna punish that. MVD in a bad situation here, gets the grab, and the throw armor is able to protect them from getting KO'd there. Nice, an up smash coming up from Toon Link, gonna do it. Pikachu still hanging on. Rosalina not able to close it out because that rage is gone, whereas Toon Link is at 111. Yeah, Toon Link with rage is... nice back throw. Wow. Yeah, Toon Link with rage is one of those characters that is very... Oh, no. Yeah, very, very dangerous, but unfortunately not so dangerous when you self-destruct. Yeah. Good pivot grab right there by Dabuz.
putting MVD off the stage. Now ESAM going to follow up, cover his partner, and then try and take control of the stage. But Hyuga's having none of that, and now we got a little bit of a 1v1. Hyuga versus ESAM. ESAM's lighting things up right now with a solid down smash. Going to send out Hyuga, and these two players are going back to the battle of projectiles. Meanwhile, Dabuz struggling to find his footing here versus both ESAM and MVD. He's just taking hits left and right. Already at 98%, very close to that triple digit. Nice back throw right there, going to get himself some stage control. Now Green Team trying to take control of the stage, but a solid back air by ESAM's going to argue with that a little bit. Dabuz in a tricky situation, gets himself out with a down air with the support of ESAM, unfortunately. Friendly fire on MVD is going to drop him down to 1 stock, now trailing the pack in terms of HP.
Yeah, the blue team's been kind of a little sloppy throwing out these hitboxes. MVD's been on the wrong end of a lot of team friendly fires, so pretty unfortunate right there.
Dabuz seems to have found his stride a little bit despite getting knocked in the air. Over the past course of 30 seconds, he's dealt over 100% and managed to hang on to that stock. So he's doing a big job here, while Hyuga, of course, leading the pack in stock tanking. Thank you very much.
Stock tanking, there we go.
Still sitting at a very healthy 95%, not yet about to die, unless he gets zapped by that. Nope.
Wow, that was a pretty cute recovery there for ESAM. And, percents right now are basically even with the fact that, MVD kind of sitting in those late percents right now with, okay.
All right. Things looking very, very glum here for blue team. MVD sitting at a very high percent, but ESAM taking control of the game a little bit, putting heavy pressure onto Rosalina.
Whoa.
Nice tech there coming out from Dabuz, making sure he gets himself out of that trepidous combo. MVD putting on good pressure. ESAM finds himself a smash attack. That's going to put blue team now in the stock lead, but I would still put green team at the lead considering the percents of the match.
Yep.
There's MVD. Stock lead's gone. ESAM decides he wants to go for the 1v1. I don't necessarily know if I agree with this.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why,
Wow, just like that. ESAM takes the lead, gets a crazy spike gimp.
That was the best commentator's curse I've seen in my entire life. So now ESAM in a really good position right now, but would you take the stock right now if you're MVD, or would you just let ESAM go?
I would definitely leave it up to a 1v1 situation right here. Actually, I don't know. It's hard to say. But okay, here's the deal. I mean, it's obvious right now that Pikachu's in the lead, because if Pikachu dies, then
he still has a fresh stock.
Right, exactly. Now, if Pikachu dies and MVD respawns, right, then you have a 1v1 MVD versus Dabuz. Do you think in this situation right now, okay, do you think that ESAM is going to do very well in the 1v1 versus Dabuz with a stock versus a stock 75? Or do you think that, MVD would be the better matchup? And I think, all things considered, letting ESAM clean out the 1v1 is a reasonable choice.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Because just the threat of the 1v1 was so very real, even with the share stock. Rosalina doesn't exactly struggle that much to get a kill. A straight up smash can do it. Certain sweet spot aerials can do it very easily. Even a throw can set up for some very dangerous things. So,
all right, ESAM just trying to find an in right now. Dabuz, doing that his Luma conducting, controlling neutral really well.
And the game is fairly even right now. I don't know if Rosalina can survive.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So ESAM showing why he's going to hold his own stock. Closes it out nice and clean, 32%. That was a very close game. I mean, I would even say that game looked like it was solidly a green team's favorite.
Yeah.
ESAM pulled out a miracle right there.
Yeah, ESAM did a really good job just, pulling a rabbit out of his hat.
What was the KO percentage? That had to be no more than 40%.
Yeah,
it was probably
no
much
more than
less
40.
than that,
but again, that new Smash 4 buff with the Thundercloud spiking you coming in handy right there for ESAM. A little out-of-state magic. My man's gonna have to go play the Powerball after this.
Yeah, it's actually, it wasn't really designed to be a buff. It was considered because since there's improved hit stun in this game from Brawl, the problem was that Thunder combos would have maybe been a little bit too reliable. And if you throw somebody up and Thunder does massive knockback, hitting them up while they're already high, it could have resulted in KOs a little bit earlier than intended off the top of the screen. So instead they decided, okay, how are we going to solve this? We're going to throw you down, but we're still going to keep the KO potential, because if you knock it into Pikachu, then we're going to have that KO. But unfortunately, it just really, really well, unfortunately for Green Team, it worked really well in ESAM's favor there that he missed Pikachu and thusly got spiked and KO'd.
All right, so I'm looking for the blue team to not get stuck in too many friendly fire situations, because that really kind of put them in a very uncomfortable position until ESAM got that miraculous spike right there. And right now they're off to a pretty decent start right now. Dabuz even a lot of early game percent.
Yeah, it seems like ESAM's figured out a lot of things about what to do versus Rosalina, and MVD somehow able to get himself back to the center of the stage, but that was really good. Nice timing with the back throw into the up smash. Team combo, gonna be a KO right there. And huge pressure coming out onto MVD. We're looking for the up air from Rosalina, but he finds his way back down onto the platform. Can he get himself onto the ground? Lots of pressure coming out there from Dabuz. Now MVD's on the ground, but Luma boxing him out. MVD trapped here on the edge. Rosalina's not able to manage to close that out, and now ESAM to the rescue. KOs Rosalina and gets MVD out of the hot seat. Meanwhile, Hyuga now trying to find his way onto the ground and applying some pressure here.
Yeah,
he managed to get himself back out. All players simply recruiting their tools, upping their arsenal, and finding the weapons they need. Bombs and bananas are going to be spawned here. Hyuga doing a great job. Excuse me, I keep saying Hyuga. That's definitely Hyuga.
Hyuga. Too many similar sounding names.
Oh my god, great patience waiting for MVD's roll right there.
Ooh, good job from Dabuz right there saving his teammate. Hyuga definitely get out this, just get as much chip damage as he can at this point. He could probably trip and it'll probably kill him.
MVD really struggling to find his way back onto the stage and apply any meaningful pressure. He's questioning how to deal with the Dabuz, but then finds a very solid KO on ESAM. Meanwhile, Luma gets despawned, so Dabuz is going to take his time a little bit. He's going to pull himself out of the match, but he knows he can't be too absent because it doesn't want to leave his partner in a 2v1 situation. Now his partner's down, leaving him a 1v1 with no Luma, and therefore MVD feels very happy to go in, apply some pressure, but it gets a little overzealous there with a forward smash, and now blue team's off the stage. MVD's dropped yet another stock. Rosalina's going to make it back onto the stage, and ESAM gets a forward smash to the nose.
Yeah, man, Toon Link's, I don't call him the hybrid vehicle for nothing. This man hits like a Prius going 70 on the highways.
Oh my gosh.
That forward smash is very deceptively strong.
ESAM, fortunately, was at very low percent when he took all those major hits directly to the face. But fortunately for him, he's managed to get himself one stock, 93%, still in the games, but a huge hill to upcome. And there's going to be no chance at heroics this game because Hyuga is going to just knock him out of there. Make sure he gets a solid back air. It's all up to MVD to see if they can keep this from going to a game 3. But I'm not as optimistic as last game.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be a much higher amount, taller mountain to climb. And right now, MVD just kind of getting thrown around a little bit.
What a read.
Yeah, that was actually really
that was a sick read, bro. Down air? Oh, footstool. Down air? No, okay. Dabuz was just a little late to the party there.
We're both calling for the down airs, but they're...
Well, I mean, he did go for the down air, but he was very, very late.
Ooh,
all right, there he goes.
That'll do it.
Hyuga doing a great job closing that out.
And the unorthodox team of Toon Link and Rosalina going to take game 2 here.
Now, if I was ESAM and MVD, I would be very, very worried right now because you had game 1, which was looking glum, and then ESAM pulled something. And then game 2, looking even more secure than game 1. So I think really right now, it's MVD who's going to have to say, okay, I think what we want to see is let ESAM do ESAM things. Let him control the match. He's been doing a really great job applying tons of pressure to Dabuz. You've got Pikachu with tons of mobility. He's able to get in and out. Quick attack is still just as effective as it was before, and ESAM just does great things. What I want to see from MVD is to apply safe but subtle pressure and just play a stock tanking role. Just play defensively, play a tank role. Make sure because you always have the implied pressure when you're playing Diddy Kong. You have the banana, and it stops your opponent from doing so many things. They have to consistently be respectful of a banana. So just play a nice stock tanking roll and keep your HP high. It's a battle of survival out here. Not necessarily who can just land the most brutal cut thirsty blows because you don't have power teams on either side. I mean, none of these characters are power characters.
No, not really. You can make a case for Toon Link just because of how strong the knockback on his skill moves are, but mostly it's a bunch of zoning characters. And we're going to an incredibly unorthodox double stage. I don't think I've ever seen a double set played on Lilac before.
Yeah, and right now, MVD is doing a great job. He's keeping the banana, keeping himself out of pressure, and simply capitalizing on opportunities.
Oh my
goodness. This is the best way for Diddy to work. I think Dabuz's shield actually broke right there. And then since he was getting jabbed right there by MVD, he just instantly got hit out of the shatter. Right now, Dabuz doing a great job. Gets a nice little hit there on MVD. ESAM tries to get a save with a Thunder and ends up costing him his stock. So the green team in a very, very solid lead.
Yeah, you hate to see that kind of thing happen, but you know, they really got to get these kills off soon if they want any hope of keeping themselves in it. And as I say that, MVD gets the F smash he was looking for, and that'll take care of Dabuz's first line.
I think despite the very unfortunate double set of KOs in the beginning of the match, blue team still has a fairly good shot at this, with MVD answering back with the KO of his own. Then the solid forward smash. Blue team's got control of the stage. I think maybe a little bit more focus should have gone onto pressuring Dabuz off the stage right there.
Yeah,
because he could have racked up such huge damage on him in a 2v1 situation while he was at the low percent. But MVD going for these very risky forward smashes.
Oh my god!
Doing a good job tanking. Meanwhile, ESAM now down to 1 stock, and MVD not able to close out that Toon Link stock. Hyuga just doing such a great job here with this Toon Link.
Yeah, I was about to say, Hyuga, until he dropped that stock right there, has been doing a really good job of just hanging on to these, you know, stocks for as long as you humanly can. You're seeing them die at 140s to 150s. You want to see that kind of thing from a support character in doubles.
Exactly. And I mean, you got to say, Dabuz picked his partner very, very well here, because this guy's a one-man army. Look at him. He's going in, applying pressure on both ESAM and on MVD. I mean, he gets in there, manages to pull off such a striking offense, dash up, reverse forward smash, not getting punished, only using the implied pressure of hit 1, and still just constantly applying pressure. He's taken, in the last 30 seconds, not counting this combo that MVD just did, only 30%.
Yeah, so barring another one of those miracles, it's going to be you know, a tough road for the blue team right here. You see ESAM doing those cute little you know, platform and edge cancels with a quick attack on Lilat. I can definitely see why the counter pick was to the stage. Oh, and again, another case of you know, friendly fire coming out from the blue.
And in addition to Hyuga just doing so much, he's also the healthiest player on the map by a huge margin.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it looks like one of those games where you have like one of the gods playing doubles. Oh my god.
Oh, that read was dirty.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
He's just another level of play right now.
He actually just skipped chapter 7 of MTV's life and like wrote the chapter 8. Alright, so ESAM again, pretty precarious situation. I love it when he like does those like.
There goes.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Oh, not quite a double KO.
Oh my goodness! If he got the KO on Hyuga, that would have definitely made things slightly easier. But nope. Unfortunately, right there. You know, good resilience from Hyuga and Dabuz. And, you know, nothing to scoff at from MDV and ESAM. You know, just, you know, take it in the loser's bracket and iron out some, you know, some kinks. Because I saw there was definitely a big case of, you know, the friendly fire really started to add up over time. So
I don't know if Toon Link actually has what it takes, but I don't know that he doesn't, because we haven't seen so many Toon Links here in the States. Okay?
No, sir.
So I'm definitely going to say that Hyuga is going to be a player that I'm going to be keeping my eye on. I mean, he already proved himself all throughout yesterday, but he's going to be a player that I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on throughout the rest of the weekend, and I'm really interested to see how far he goes in singles, because with play like that, you know, we're all looking at the Japanese right now, but this is a player that can contest the Japanese and contest a lot of things and really do it big. So,
all right,
guys,
I think we're gonna be taking. We believe we're gonna be taking a break really quick. We're gonna have a switch of commentators really quick because I'm gonna be stepping off. So Pierce, always a pleasure, my friend. It's been a dream of mine since Brawl to be able to commentate at a national with you.
Koopa, it's been a huge pleasure. Love casting with you back at home. For those of you that don't know, if you're not tuned into the East Coast tournaments, this guy right here is HBA Koopa. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And of course, you can follow me too. I'm going to be tweeting at the event here for the rest of it. You'll see me a little bit later on in the day. I'm at Pierce7D. We'll catch you guys next time.
See you guys in a little bit.